S for Sunny Leone. S for Sadhguru. And S for Shah Rukh Khan. Now you must be wondering, why you're saying Sunny Leone and Sadhguru and Shah Rukh Khan all in the same sentence. In fact, some of you will be outraged and you'll say, how dare you put Sunny Leone with Sadhguru? No, sorry. Sorry, the other way. How dare you put Sadhguru with Sunny Leone? Sadhguru is a teacher and he gives us spirituality. How dare you put with Sunny Leone? Well, technically speaking, even Sunny Leone teaches you. She teaches you many things. You know what she has taught us. And she also teaches spirituality. Oh God, oh God. You remember God when you get that spiritual experience. But then the question is, then what has Shah Rukh Khan got to do with this? He's not a teacher. I'll tell you. And you tell me if I'm right or wrong. Now, we know what Sunny Leone stands for. Mr. Bobs and Vagine. Okay, we know that. And she is very famous for her talent for those days. Now she's, quietened down. But here's something interesting for you to know. Whenever Sunny Leone used to allegedly come for an appearance means to people who want to see her, they used to pay her lots of money. This is alleged. That they would pay her $500,000, I don't know, dirhams or whatever, just to entertain the guests. Or maybe she used to say, hi, how are you? Oh wow, Sunny Leone is here. And maybe she was doing something extra also. Pole, dancing, whatever. I'm just saying. Maybe she was not doing pole dancing. But here's the thing. Have you ever thought about it? That what Sunny Leone is showing, or what Sunny Leone is doing, is the same thing any other person can do. Correct me if I'm right or wrong. What Sunny Leone is doing, suppose in her olden movies, she used to show Bobs and Vagine. Anybody can show Bobs and Vagine. What is the difference? It's all the same, right? But why is it that people go crazy specifically for Sunny Leone's Bobs and Vagine? Why? What is so great that we have to only see that? In fact, Kim Kardashian, she keeps coming into the news. Oh, her dress, something malfunction or something. Oh, you can see through it. And people go crazy. So what is so crazy about, what is so amazing or unique about Kim Kardashian's Bobs and Vagine, her body? What is so unique? In fact, if you actually look at it, she looks terrible with all the silicone injections. But why do people go crazy about her specifically? Let's move on to Mr. Sadhguru, Jaggi Vasudev. Tell me, what is he teaching that other people cannot teach? He's teaching the same thing. Hinduism, spirituality. The only difference is he commercializes on it. For a bangle, for a magic powder, for a magic amulet, for a magic whatever. He sells couple of dollars. And the volume that which he sells, he makes millions of dollars. Tax-free. So what is so great about Sadhguru's brand of Hinduism? There is something unique, right? His appearance, his beard, the way he talks, dressed up like a sadhu. Before he was not dressing up like that. He claims he got nirvana, spirituality. So people are willing to pay top dollar. That is why Willis Smith, all the famous Hollywood, not only Bollywood, not Bollywood, Hollywood, they pay him hundreds of thousands of dollars just to listen to his amazing words of wisdom. The same words of wisdom anyone can give. In fact, why are you listening to my channel? The words I give, anyone can give, right? But why people go to him only? Because they feel a connection, right? Emotional. Let's go to Mr. Shah Rukh Khan. See, Shah Rukh Khan's acting like this and crying and all the cutie face. Why people go crazy for him? Why? There is a feeling, there is an emotion, something is involved, right? Okay. In fact, I'll give you the best example. Why people purchase Nike, the Nike shoes? Why? Does it make it bounce higher? Does it make you a better basketball player? Does it make you a better athlete? In fact, in my school days, you know, these guys who would buy the Nike shoes, oh, it was a statement. They would wear their Nike shoes and they would show this brand new Nike shoes with open laces. Oh, the way they would walk, it was so cool. And people were like, fuck, man, he bought a Nike shoes. Shit, man, he bought the new Nike Air Jordan. In fact, the name itself, Air Jordan, people would pay a premium for the shoes. There have been so many instances, even here in Thailand, when Nike releases some limited edition Air Jordan or something, there's a line of people waiting to buy it, even though they have shoes. Now, why do school children, why do people buy the the Nike shoes? Is it because the shoes is superior quality than Adidas or Under Armour or I don't know, whichever brand there is? Is it better, superior, maybe comfortable, maybe good fit? But it's not superior. But why do people pay so much money for it? The answer is simple, it's a brand, no? Okay. But now here's the big question. If all these people are giving the same thing, Sunny Leone, Bobs and Vegine, what's his name? Sadhguru, the same old spiritual talk, Hinduism, which you can hear from anywhere. Shah Rukh Khan, the same acting. Now he's almost a grandpa's age, still romancing with 20-year-olds, which is his achievement. Or people buying overpriced shoes, which is the same. Like there was this report, no? Luxury handbags which cost thousands of dollars. It's actually worth maybe $60, $70. So why do people pay more money is, you'll say brand. Okay. My question to you is, if people are willing to pay extra money for just this name, this feeling, this emotion, are people paying you money? More money for your name, for your brand, for your feel or your experience? You'll say, I'm not a brand. Yeah, I'm not a brand. Well, you're mistaken. This is where you're mistaken. You are a brand. You are an image. You are an identity. That is why when people take your name, there's oh, that guy. Yeah. You know, have you ever met any of your relatives who, oh, that, I can't bear him, yeah. There's a feeling associated with it. That guy. Yeah, like when I give the example, no, Nike, when my schoolmates or whatever, they wore the Nike. Oh, wow, sheesh, man. Why do you think people proudly show their Harley? Here on the island of Samui, people show the Harley. Oh, it's a statement. Wow, Harley. It's a motorbike. It has a specific feel to it. Is it the most superior bike? No. There are people on this island who have purchased a Tesla. Do you need a Tesla here? No. But why are people with money buying it? There's a feeling. Like I use Apple. Okay, fine. It's part of the ecosystem. But the price I'm paying for Apple, is it because I'm paying for superior function or No, just convenience. But the premium that they charge me is for the brand. Now, my question to you is, how are you capitalizing on this simple science? You will believe that, no, I'm not a brand. Boss, people are paying you a salary X, okay, because you represent something. They come to you because they have a feeling when they interact with you. People have an image, people have an opinion about you. Oh, this guy, oh, or they'll have this impression, wow, that guy is amazing. Yeah. So there is a feeling. So you are already a brand, whether you like it or not, just that you have not thought in these terms. You have not strategized yourself. You have not planned yourself. Like, for example, me. Okay, I appear different with my appearance, my tattoos. I look different. The way I say is different. But then if you check the content, it's more or less the same, right? In fact, there are people who even give better content than I do. But why do people really? Because there's a feeling to it. There is an association. There is a, charisma, connection. Like why Ambani paid Justin Bieber, what, $10 million? Why? The songs he sings, nobody can sing. There are people who sing better than him, the same songs. But they wanted Justin Bieber only. There's a brand value. Like Cristiano Ronaldo, it seems, whichever club he joins or whatever brand he joins, all of a sudden people start buying it simply because he is associated with it. They get the feeling, I'm a hardcore Cristiano Ronaldo fan. He has it, I'll have it. How many athletes whom we admire, we check what shoes they are wearing, we check the supplements they having, we check their lifestyle, we try to copy them. How many Indians, because my target market is Indians, I'm saying Indians. How many Indians, when they see their superstar have a haircut, they copy the haircut, they copy the mannerism, they copy the dress sense. Like this most famous one was Gajni, Amir Khan, when he, got a complete, like a shaved haircut, but there was a line here. He is playing the character that got hit on the head. But because he put the line here and he had a almost bald, small haircut, how many young men, copied it? We can see in WWE wrestling also, how many children dress up like they're superstars. In fact, forget children. We see adults dressing up like they are superheroes. How many females admire Kim Kardashian? You might laugh at them. You might think, they are stupid. Well, guess what? There are people with maturity, with success, with money, who pay Gary Vaynerchuk $15,000 for 30 minutes just to have an audience with him. Let that sink in. $15,000. I have personally spoken to a client, who paid, $100,000, I think, for a 1-hour call with one person he admired. In fact, during the COVID, you have Nicki Minaj, who was doing this thing. She was just talking to earn money. And if you wanted her to give you a shout out, you had to donate money. One guy gave $800 just for Nicki Minaj to say hi. And she said, hey, baby, I love you, your name, tell me what you want to say. And that guy was typing it out. He gave her $800 to say his name and say, I love you or whatever. This is the power of a brand. Now, the question is, how can you use it for your day-to-day life? That's a big question. Is it possible? See, everything is possible. Why do people pay me $237 for 1 hour? I'm not saying it's great. I'm not trying to brag. It's just my rate. There are people who can get for cheaper, who charge cheaper for the maybe same advice I give. I don't know who they are. There is some people who say that whatever advice you give, I can get it for free on ChatGPT, on OpenAI, on any of the software, Gemini, on I don't know what all AI, this thing, what Gronk, so Twitter and all that. Good, go. But then why people should come to me? The question is, why me? Why does someone go to a KFC? Why does someone go to a Pizza Hut? Why does someone buy a Nike? What is the feeling you get with the Nike? What is the feel? There is a feeling, right? So you, when people interact with you, when people talk to you, they get a feeling. So now the question is, what is the feeling you give people? And more importantly, what do they perceive is your value? What do they perceive you should be paid? What do they perceive is your importance? And that will determine whether you are up there or down there. That will determine whether you will succeed or fail. Because always remember, people are constantly comparing you with someone else. Like when you go to a shop, you will check how much is a Nike? Okay. How much is Adidas? Okay. How much is Under Armour? Okay. How much is this brand? Okay. They'll compare all the brands. They'll compare all the sizes. The cost. They'll compare, okay, the features. They'll wear the shoe. Obviously, you have to go with the feel of the shoe. You have to feel comfortable. But there are many people who don't care about just the feel. They want to make a statement. Why do you think people wear overpriced jewelry, overpriced brands? They are making a statement. So now you, who's wearing a branded watch, putting branded perfume, wearing a branded shirt, wearing branded shoes, driving a branded car, drinking a branded coffee, smoking a branded cigarette, hanging out in branded, outlets. You are a brand yourself. You represent something. So now the question is, given all the jumblux, all the potpourri, all the combinations you give, what is your value? What do people perceive as your value? How much do you think you're worth? And why do you think people pay you this much and not more? I'm sure you want to get paid more, right? And that answer, if you get, is personal branding 101. That is why you need to understand the art and the science of personal branding. And that is where people who undergo the transformation of personal branding, they get paid more. I used to get paid less when I started. I enhanced my brand, the image, not just the frivolous external appearance. I focused on the content, I focused on the style, I focused on the delivery, I focused on the target market, I focused on the services, even the pricing. I focused on all of this. And only when all of it made sense, only when all of it came together, did I become the Loy Machedo that you see today. Now, if I need to change, well, I need to, once again, jump into the science and art of personal branding and evaluate myself. This is what WWE wrestlers do. This is what movie stars do in every movie. This is what celebrities do with their albums. This is what products for companies like P&G, whenever they come out with anything new. This is what McDonald's does. This is what Burger King does. This is what shoe companies do. This is what luxury brands do. They'll come out with something new and they'll package it in a way that gives you a certain experience. Like, why do people show the unboxing of an Apple product? Well, reason being is because there's a experience, there's a feel, there's a expectation. Can you imagine? People are actually showing the unboxing of a product. Unboxing. So what I want to leave you with is, ask yourself, as a personal brand, you, as a personal brand, what is the money you charge? How much are you worth? Why should someone pay you more money? Why are you not getting paid more money? How can you succeed to achieve your goals and dreams? Because unless you give people a perception, a feeling, nobody is going to give you an opportunity. And the biggest one, why? That is the $1 billion question. Why should someone fill in the blanks? Pay you money, take your service, associate with you, be with you, help you. Every country, like when you say India has a brand image, USA, brand image, Africa, brand image, Nike, Adidas, Reebok. There's a look, there's a feel. Pepsi, Coke, Fanta, Sprite. Remember 7-Up? Apple, then Samsung, Windows. Yeah, all of it. Like this vehicle that's coming, a Ford. Then you can say Tesla. Then you can say what? GMC. So now take your name, whatever your name is, and ask yourself the questions of brand association, value, perception, feel, money. All these questions, ask. Because if you ask intelligent questions, you'll get intelligent answers. You ask stupid questions, you'll get stupid answers. And I can assure you this much, the day you are able to understand this science and art and implement it, you will grow. You will achieve your dreams. You will make your money. Otherwise, you'll have to wait for luck. So next time you see Sunny Leone or Jaggi Vasudev, Sadhguru or Shah Rukh Khan, or you buy Nike, or you go to any of these outlets for food, or you buy a luxury product or a vehicle or a perfume. Have you ever thought about a perfume? You're paying so much money for just that smell. You can get the same smell by somebody else who can make these perfumes for half the price. Same smell. But just having that bottle or the package makes you feel something, right? That's why people show off their Apple laptop with that logo. That's why people are flashing their Teslas. They don't need it. Want to flaunt it. Anyway, this is what I wanted to tell you. And that's why on Instagram you'll see females showing their happy life, guys flexing their muscles. This is life. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Good, bad, ugly. Love to hear from you. It's me signing off. You guys take care. Ciao.